Hey everyone, just wanted to hop on here and explain just a couple things. I have a position in ES or SPY right now, and I also want to go over some charting routine that I do and my plans for tomorrow. So hopefully you guys learned something from this video. All right. So first and foremost, I entered this SPY position with the help of Dylan's analysis, but it just so happened that Dylan's analysis also lined up with mine. One of the biggest things that I saw here initially was, we were selling off, which was definitely needed, and I was looking for the bounce play. So I was just looking somewhere to get in long. I just got my feet wet here, and then when I saw confirmation, I got my feet even wetter. I don't know, more wet. You get the idea, though. So Dylan's little analysis actually reinforced what I believed, which was where we were bouncing. If you look here, we see that every time we have a large lower wick, it corresponds with a large or significant amount of volume, as you can see. And every time we do that, we bounce, which is exactly what happens. And we had this, significant, area of volume here. And what did we do? We bounced, and I waited for confirmation, basically, and what I was looking for was some kind of demand. So I wanted to see us bouncing, buyers stepping in. I like this lower wick. Buyers tried stepping in the next day but failed. And I liked, usually in my swing plays, I wait till the end of the day just so I get a better idea of what the daily candle is going to look like. Granted, there is a little bit more risk involved. May miss the move, may chase, but that's all factored into the entries. But I won't get into that in this video. Excuse me. I can explain the swing plays that I do make in a different video if you guys want. Anyway, so I entered here at the top, kind of at 222 area. So if we just break it down, we were creating demand here, which was great. Buyers were stepping in. We were breaking above this VWAP on the daily chart. And I'll show you my exact entry. Excuse me. Was right around here, which wasn't the best, but again, I wasn't really paying attention intraday. I knew I was going to be holding this for quite a bit. I bought 2 months out, almost, a little less than 2 months out, and so far we're doing well. Fast forward again, 2 more days. It looked like we were creating a basing candle at the time of entry. So I was like, all right, I'm playing this rally-based rally kind of style here. Excuse me. And it looks pretty good now. We're just gonna have to wait. This could be a rally-based drop. It's all right, whatever it is. I know I'm just gonna be holding. I'm waiting till we bounce back up to all-time high. Again, swing trading carries a lot more risk, but I just wanted to share my position in that, being fully transparent. My stop loss I have in place already. My target I have in place. I'm gonna scale one, obviously, of course, protect profits, and go from there. So this could either act as sort of a rally candle or a rally base drop. I do like this bottom wick here. I would have loved to see a little bit more volume here, but that's okay. It definitely seems like we're expected to have some sort of volume coming in shortly. As you can see, we are decreasing in volume, which I'm assuming we're going to have a little bit of a push or more volume coming in soon. And we will see the move. It is kind of concerning that the volume is decreasing, as I would like to see volume increasing on the way up, but this could just be fueling another leg down. But if that's the case, I will be protecting profits and stopping out, of course, being responsible. I do like that we're above this 44.40 level. I want to see us get above this 44.75 area, 44.80 level. Next, maybe even consider scaling one here. I do like how we're kind of breaking out of this mediocre trend line here. If we just look at a 1 hour, you see it a little bit clearer. This is a nice looking trend line, and we're kind of breaking out of it now as long as we can stay above it, stay above this 44.50 area. So tomorrow's going to be a pretty big day. Crucial to see what direction the ES wants to go in. Regardless, I do have time, so if it does come back here, I know we have this nice looking demand zone down here. I don't think we're going to get below here. I really don't believe that unless something happens news-wise. Again, I'm not a fortune teller, but those are just my thoughts. Would really like to get above and hold this 44.50 area and push to 44.80 and then upwards and onwards, which should be looking good. So far I'm happy with this. I do know that we're probably going to look something like, down, up. It's never a full, a straight ride. So we'll just go from there and see how it plays out. I'll keep you guys updated on that. All right, so getting into the plays for tomorrow, what I have lined up is as followed. Apple, I have this 147.5 level. Just ignore this stuff that was from a past trade. Excuse me. And the target is going to be this 148.44 area. So a quick scalp, a little less than $1. Looking for a quick move, and that will be the target for this. I like it because it has, it's a nice key level. So we're going to look for a push above that. Basically, how I got that is I just go on a 1 hour time frame and look for key levels of support and resistance. Combine that with supply and demand, and you'll get some very strong trades. So that was what I was looking for. Next one I have is Microsoft. And Microsoft, sorry if it's a little bit shady or confusing. I have this 300.75 area. Target looking at 304, maybe even halfway, probably about 302 actually. Whatever the next supply or key levels area is. It isn't the clearest level, but it is somewhat nice. Just looking for an area to get in, and this 300.75 area looks decent enough. Looks like it's acted as support and resistance for quite a bit. Again, not the best, so I'm going to be a little bit more cautious with this one. Not the highest of probability, but definitely going to keep that on my radar. If there is a clean setup on this, just going to enter light on that one. AMD, I like this setup a lot above 107. It's setting up extremely nicely. You can see that we've touched many times. It is playing games around this level a little bit, but I like how we have, kind of open season above 107, targeting maybe 109. We are in this little bit of an uptrend now, so I think we're going to have a nice little strong break, even, above 106.8 even, around that area. Next one I have here is Twitter. Twitter's looking real nice as well, above this 67.5 area. As you can see, we've acted as support for quite some time here, and then now we're kind of acting as resistance. So it's just the general area of this level. It's not exact. It's between 67.3, 67.7, that whole area. So whenever I see a clean break or setup around that area, I'm going to take it. NVIDIA, I like this setup a lot as well. This 221.5 level is looking really interesting, looking pretty clean. I'm definitely excited to see how this one plays out, with a target of filling the gap here, and maybe around this 223.5 area, somewhere around there. Just scale as you please, but somewhere around this 221.5 area, I'm going to look to get long. Of course, all these plays are relevant and dependent on the market. Now we're going to look at Boeing, BA. This 222.5 level looking real sharp right now. Maybe honestly even above 223.5 is probably a little bit more accurate, but nothing wrong with playing this at all. So going to be cautious, but of course, a little bit aggressive here because I do like this. We tried breaking out here, could not get above, so we couldn't really hold value above there. So I like this play above 22.5, and for the final one, we have Square, SQ, and that play is above 265, which is also relatively clean. This level tends to give nice little breakouts and whatnot, and here we couldn't hold above 265, but you can clearly tell we acted as support and resistance here. So again, I'm looking to play this up to this 266.5 supply zone, or around that area, and we should have a nice trade. So those are the ideas. Again, I'll be monitoring this ES play. I am expecting a pullback again, not as heavy as this one, of course, but I am, of course, expecting some kind of pullback before pushing up again, so that could be a good place to get long. But who knows? It's just time to just sit and watch and just follow our plan. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you learned something.